Good afternoon. Thank you for being here. I would like to talk about today about the potential of AI in solving global warming and environmental issues. AI technologies have been very prolific in different fields, and I believe that the potential for artificial intelligence to be used in this field to solve global warming and to help environmental issues is a very important and pertinent issue. And we need to think about it in terms of how AI can be useful in solving pollution, in solving global warming, in solving any type of environmental issue. As we all know, these challenges are pressing and require innovative solutions. And AI, with its capabilities to analyze vast amounts of data and generate insights, can be a game changer in this area. I would like to go to my presentation real quick, share my screen. Yes, thank you. Looking at AI and the potential for its technologies and using the different ways in which AI can help solve these very important issues for everyone, we can look at some examples throughout this presentation. So this is what I was aiming at when I was developing this presentation, and it was very interesting for me to especially delve into this field. I'm coming from a design perspective to this window, and so I am very much interested in this potential. So let's start with a brief introduction. Global warming and environmental issues are among the most critical challenges of our time. Rising temperatures, extreme weather events, deforestation, and pollution pose significant threats to our planet and future generations. To address these challenges effectively, we need to transform what we know, and we need to develop new approaches. And this is where AI comes into play. So let's look at a brief overview of what we can do with AI technologies. Artificial intelligence refers to computer systems that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, such as learning, reasoning, and problem solving. It encompasses various subfields, including machine learning and natural language processing, as well as computer vision. It is important to know what AI can and cannot do at this point to help us as a tool in developing solutions for climate change. When we look at climate modeling and prediction, one of the ways AI can contribute to tackling environmental issues is through climate modeling and prediction. And this is very important and has been used for a very long amount of time. So by analyzing vast amounts of climate data, satellite imagery, and sensory data, AI algorithms can identify patterns and generate more accurate forecasts for weather conditions, natural disasters, and climate change impacts. These insights can help us better prepare for and mitigate the effects of climate change. Especially, I would like to focus on natural disasters here because I think it's very important to understand the potential of AI in helping with these terrible events. As a person from Turkey, we have recently had a very big, devastating earthquake. And we have seen how such AI algorithms helped identify certain images that were taken from these satellites. And they sifted through these images to see which buildings had collapsed and which weren't. And it was very easy to actually pinpoint the important emergency services to these locations. However, there were other factors that came into play that did not allow these emergency services to reach these destinations in time or efficiently. So because the roads were blocked, the roads were also closed, and the airport runway was also damaged. So the aerial vehicles could not land on this area. the trucks and various other healthcare could not go through their highways. And that only left the sea ports available, but that also was damaged. So it was a very devastating earthquake that did multiple layers of damage, but it was easy to assess with these AI algorithms and see the patterns of destruction and to actually get good information. So natural disasters, unfortunately, they're very devastating and they're very terrible. However, they are a part of this system where we think about how to respond to natural disasters. This also comes into play with weather conditions and forecasting. And so if we have accurate weather forecasts, we can actually do better projections for climate change around the world. And so this is also very important, and AI can be helpful in this way. An example that I put here is the European Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasts that utilizes AI techniques to improve weather forecasting accuracy, enabling better preparedness for extreme weather events and climate change impacts. Another area that AI can help with climate change and pollution is renewable energy optimization. And this really AI can make a significant impact here in optimizing the renewable energy by processing data on weather conditions, again, just like we've discussed before, energy demand and infrastructure. AI algorithms can maximize the efficiency of renewable energy systems, such as solar and wind. This optimization reduces reliance on fossil fuels, minimizes greenhouse gas emissions, and paves the way for a cleaner and more sustainable energy future. It is very important to understand, again, what AI can do here. Machine learning algorithms can look at these different fields and make it more reliable and more energy efficient. So an example for that is Google's DeepMind that collaborated with wind farms to develop an AI system that improved wind energy production by 20%. And so it is very important to see these examples and how AI can be utilized in this fashion. Just general energy efficiency is another topic that AI can really help improve our daily activities and daily use and help with address global warming. AI can play a vital role in improving energy efficiency in various sectors. Smart grids powered by AI algorithms can optimize energy distribution, reduce wastage, and balance supply and demand. Additionally, machine learning can identify energy-saving opportunities in buildings, industries, and transportation systems, leading to significant reductions in energy consumption and associated carbon emissions. This is very important to think about how we have our carbon footprint on the world and how we can reduce this just by using some algorithms and maybe just having the data to know how we are using energy and how we're consuming energy and making it more efficient. An example for that is Walmart implemented an AI-based system to optimize energy consumptions in its stores. And so it analyzed data on energy usage and occupancy and weather conditions. So that was another example. Precision agriculture. This is an important topic for growing and global hunger, as we know that the world, unfortunately, might face a global crisis in food storage and consumption and production in the near future. And this is due to not only climate change and global warming, which are important factors, but also certain conflict areas that have been producing a lot of grains. For example, in Ukraine, we know that there is a reduce in production. So precision agriculture can help with producing better, more efficient agricultural products. And agriculture is a significant contributor to greenhouse gas emissions and environmental degradation. However, AI can revolutionize farming practices through precision agriculture by analyzing soil data, weather patterns, and crop characteristics. AI algorithms can provide targeted recommendations for optimized irrigation, fertilization, and pest control. This precision minimizes resources and the resource waste and reduces chemical usage and maximizes crops yields, promoting sustainable and efficient agricultural practices. An example for this is Prospera, that uses AI and computer vision to monitor crop health and optimize irrigation in real time. And this is important to know because we are using different technologies in conjunction with AI, and drone power and ground sensors are one of these new technologies that agriculture can use to capture the images and understand how the soil is taking the water and reduce water waste and improve crop yields. So it is very important, I think, to think how we can maximize the way in which we have these technologies and utilize them in a fashion that is important for us. Environmental monitoring is another topic that AI can help in this matter. To protect our environment, we need effective monitoring systems, and AI can enhance environmental monitoring efforts by analyzing satellite imagery with drones and sensory data, just like it did in precision agriculture. These technologies can detect deforestation, biodiversity loss, air and water quality, and even illegal, sometimes, activities that will be harmful for environments. These include deforestation without proper legal grounds. And so with early detection, we can take prompt action to prevent and mitigate environmental damage. An example for this is Global Fishing Watch, a partnership between Google, SkyTruth, and Oceana that uses AI algorithms to analyze satellite data and identify illegal fishing activities worldwide. And the system can detect suspicious vessel behavior, monitor marine protected areas, and support efforts to combat illegal fishing practices. AI can also help with waste management. Managing waste efficiently is crucial for sustainable development, and AI can improve waste management systems by optimizing waste collection routes, predicting waste generation patterns, and identifying recycling opportunities. AI-powered sorting technologies can accurately identify and sort various materials, reducing waste sent to landfills and promoting a circular economy. And in this way, we can talk about how the waste that we already have can be reduced and can be sorted and can be more efficiently managed in the landfills. And so we can reduce all of these issues, which is a big problem in most of these, third world countries especially, that produce a lot of the waste and they do not recycle, for example. And so this will encourage recycling. This will help with the recycling. And an example for this is the city of San Francisco that implemented an AI-powered waste sorting robot in its recycling facilities. And this used computer vision to identify and sort different recyclable materials, improving recycling efficiency and reducing the contamination rates. As I have talked previously about the natural disaster, AI can help natural disaster management. That natural disasters have devastating effects on communities and ecosystems. AI can assist in early detection and response to such events by analyzing data from multiple sources, including satellites, sensors, and even social media. AI algorithms can detect warning systems, predict impacts, and support disaster response and recovery efforts. With AI, we can save lives and minimize damage by taking timely actions and deploying resources effectively. Some natural disasters are not able to be predicted, and these include earthquakes. However, AI can still help with efforts that will help with relief efforts and search and rescue efforts, for example. So AI can not only just stop in prediction or trying to think about prior to the natural disaster, but it can help after the disaster happens as well. An example here is in Japan, the meteorological agency uses AI algorithms to analyze seismic data and provide early warnings for earthquakes. These systems can detect P waves, which precede more damaging S waves, for example, allowing people to take immediate protective measures. Unfortunately, these waves are so short in the times that this only can be utilized in industries and industrial areas to turn off power grids and power systems to prevent more devastating effects. It is never usually very early. It's not too early for people, unfortunately, and it's not available everywhere, which is something that a lot of developers can work on. And we can talk about behavioral change and decision support and how AI can help with that. And while AI can provide technological solution, it can also drive behavioral change. And here we come to the dilemma between people saying that AI technologies are driving us certainly to certain behaviors with certain algorithms, especially in the usage of social media, versus us developing things that could be in the positive change in the behavioral realm. So there is that discrepancy, and there has to be some guidelines that are in place to help AI make the behavioral changes that will help the world reduce pollution and help with global warming, for example. And so I think this is important to talk about in this juncture where we are developing AI at a rapid rate and they are learning. They are not as powerful perhaps as they will be in the coming years. So I think the conversation has to start here. And AI systems can offer individuals and organizations personalized recommendations and decision support. This can encourage the adoption of more sustainable practices such as energy conservation, waste reduction, and eco-friendly choices. AI can help us understand what is more eco-friendly and what isn't. And that can help, again, with our behaviors towards more carbon reduced behaviors. So it is very important in this juncture to talk about this. And we can talk about collaborative efforts and policy interventions. And it is important to note that AI is not a standalone solution. And I don't think expecting AI to have a standalone solution for environmental change is fair. Addressing global warming and environmental issues requires collaborative efforts and policy interventions. We're talking about governments, businesses, researchers, and individuals that work together and to create a conducive environment for AI implementation and foster a sustainable practice for the future. Policies and regulations can prompt the responsible use of AI and ensure that its benefits are shared equally everywhere. And I think this is important as the discussions of banning AI, completely shutting down AI are still going on at this moment. It is important to address these and see how we can utilize it for better and more successful ways. Now we can look at some case studies and success stories that demonstrate the potential of AI in solving environmental changes. For instance, AI-powered climate models have improved the accuracy of weather forecasts, helping communities better prepare for extreme weather events. And companies have used AI algorithms to optimize energy consumption, reducing costs and environmental impact. And AI-driven waste management systems have increased recycling rates and reduced landfill waste. And I think it is very important to see how these examples that you see over here are very interesting and help the environmental consciousness in our world. So if we are more conscious in our daily lives, it is very actually easy to implement these changes. However, AI can help us recognize this and do behavioral changes as well. So I think this is important to think about, and these examples show the potential of the AI. And while AI offers immense potential, it also presents a lot of challenges and ethical concerns. Privacy and security, along with bias, are important concerns when dealing with large amounts of data. Transparency and accountability are crucial to ensure that AI systems are fair, explainable, and unbiased. It's essential to address these challenges and ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly to maximize its positive impact. So looking forward, there are exciting opportunities and innovations in the field of AI that are happening today and will be happening. And in terms of environmental sustainability, there's a lot of efforts that are being put forward. Advancements in data collection, computing power, and algorithms will further enhance the capabilities of AI systems. Collaborative research and development efforts can unlock new solutions and create transformative technologies that contribute to a more sustainable future. I would like to thank you for listening and thank you for your attention. I wanted to draw attention to the potential of AI in helping with global warming and solving environmental issues with this presentation. This was a brief outline of how we can approach AI and AI technologies and how we can think about advancing these technologies to think consciously of our environment and put forward best practices in our daily lives to reduce plastic and to reduce pollution, to reduce waste. And it is very important to utilize technologies like AI in order to further and advance our understanding of environmental change and global warming. So thank you for listening.